If you could pick between $100,000 tomorrow or $1 million in 10 years, what would you pick and why? 100k tomorrow. I was just laid off today. I'm not getting that kind of return on 100k. I can survive the 10 years without a windfall. I mean, it's not like I'm expecting one now and no. I'll survive. Yeah, that's a great rate of return. You could be very aggressive about leveraging yourself if you knew the money was coming. 100k to 1 million 10 years is a 25% compounding rate. Good luck finding that anywhere else. You still need to get the bank to approve you. I'm getting $1 million on the 26th of February 2030. I promise isn't exactly going to cover it. I'll just show the bank this Reddit post. They will believe me. $1 million in 10 years. Can just stop paying my pension for some extra bonus cash now until the big payday comes. That's kind of where I'm at. Stop paying into my 401k, worrying about aggressively paying student loans, and just use my freed up cash flow to enjoy myself a little more for the next 10 years. Worst case scenario, declare bankruptcy in 9 years 11 months. 100,000 tomorrow. Because I'm 55 years old and not in the greatest of health. I'm also 55 and I'd take the money tomorrow. Fuck future me. Close bracket. Wait, is that an invitation? I hope so. $1 million in 10 years. 100%. I'm only 18. I probably won't have even entered my final career at that point. What's weird is you said you're 18 RN, and my first thought was wow, I wish I was 18. I'm 18. How high are you right now? 5 feet 9 inches. 1 mil please. I'd only be 26. That's when I'd be just really starting my life. Hello young me, I have some news for you. 26 ain't as far away as it seems, and I still don't have my shit together. Well damn, 26 seems like a lifetime away. It both is and it isn't. It sneaks up on you, but then looking back at stuff from 16 feels like a lifetime ago. $1mm in 10 years. I don't believe I can spin that $100,000 into over $1mm within that 10 years. Certainly not when you factor taxes and other fees. Also, as much as I'd love that money, I don't need it right now. It would be life changing right now, for sure, but that $1mm safety net in 10 years would be even more life changing. So I'd just stick it out, enjoy my life as usual, do my thing, sleep a little easier knowing I get one hell of a birthday present coming in 2030. Tomorrow is your birthday? Happy birthday. 100,000 now. I'm 67. Better now than never. 61 here. Same thing. I'm not planning on being here in 10 years. $100,000 tomorrow. I could get myself a place, stick half of it in savings, and start to actually live my life. It's not the option that gives me the most wealth, but life isn't about wealth, it's about living, and I'm fed up of my current situation. First 100k answer that's made me think about my 1 mil choice in the entire thread. Honestly, it depends on your current situation. If you feel like you are living in a nightmare and these money can get you out of it, you should take them. But if you are in a good position to last these 10 years, you'd be a fool to waste them. I don't even need to think twice. I'll straight jump to the taking. 100k today. At least my older brother wouldn't have to drop out of college. He was so passionate about studying law. He couldn't even complete his studies. Too much loan and shit. Fuck that. Sometimes you just need that money to have your little dreams come true. I can't imagine handing over that money to him and the happiness on his face would tip over to the point of crying in joy. I would get the hug of my life, which I have been craving for all these years. I don't know if I'm gonna be here in 10 years or if I'm gonna need that much money. What I know is that tomorrow I'll be here and I'm gonna be broke AF. So yeah, the first option. Bird in the hand. But there's 10 in the bush though. Yeah, but I got one already in my hand. 100k tomorrow. When I was 26, I almost died. Changed my outlook on a lot and made me realize you never know when you could go. I second this. Near-death experience at age of 22. Being in hospital for weeks staring at the ceiling changed my outlook. Live for the moment. Tomorrow please. I have debt and stuff that can be settled now, allowing me to use my own income more effectively for the next 10 years. 100k tomorrow, no question. I could quit my job that crushes my soul. I could move to a city that would be a better fit for me. I could go on a trip and relax for a few weeks. Look, I don't expect this to fix all my problems, but I could restart my life a bit and not compromise in as many areas. Yeah. I'm turning 29 and trying to finally finish my bachelor's degree while working full-time. Would much rather be able to quit my job, focus on meeting my personal goals, and improve my overall quality of life sooner than later. I'll take a more fulfilling career and some buffer to figure my shit out 100%. $100,000 tomorrow. Based on my mental health, physical lifestyle, and diet, it's unclear whether I will be here in 10 years. 100,000 tomorrow, because I need the money tomorrow, but I may not even be alive in 10 years. Same logic here. $100k tomorrow means I could invest in a good career and drastically increase my earning potential. Getting 1 mil later is wiser. And I choose it, but just barely. 100k now would have so many immediate benefits for the quality of my life and my family. If I was 21 and not 31, then I'd tell the 100k to fuck off and come back in 10 years time. The million in 10 years. 100k could change my life, but I would be boring. And invested 1 million could make a big immediate impact when it comes. I'm okay with delayed gratification, and the 100k will not net me a million after a mere 10 years. Why does every redditor think they're gonna fucking die within 10 years? $100,000 tomorrow. The immediate freedom it would afford me would be incredible. $100,000 tomorrow. We are running and growing a small business. A real one, not MLM stuff. And I think that investing that much in our growth today would make it worth more than $1 million 10 years from now. I think this question divides people pretty clearly along the rich/poor line. Sure, 1 meter in 10 years would be great, but 100k tomorrow looks a lot better when you are struggling to afford rent, food, and petrol. If it was tomorrow, I'd settle for £1,000. Hell, if it was a certainty, I'd be happy with £100. Same. People are talking about how $100,000 would be cool but not overly impactful for them. Half of that would solve literally every problem I have, and $1,000 would give me a chance to breathe. Maybe a good night's sleep. I hope your situation improves, whatever it is. Best of luck, friend. As someone who got 50k this year and paid off a ton of debt and saw massive life increases, I'd happily take the 100k now to help my wife do the same. 100k tomorrow, absolutely. That would pay off all of our debt and our mortgage, and it would set my wife and I up perfectly to start a family. 1 million in 10 years is a lot of money, sure, but I'd rather the next 10 years be debt free ups easy living than the struggle bus that our life is now. This is the marshmallow experiment they do on kids. 100k now. Lot can happen in 10 years. I'm borderline homeless now. $1 million in 10 years no doubt. Though, I had to think about it, because $100,000 would pay off all of my debt. Student loans for me and wife, my current car loan, and my roof that needed fixed. All in all, I pay about $950 in student loans a month, then $110 on the car and another $110 on the roof. That's a total of $1,170 a month, or $14,040 in a year. Even after 10 years, paying off my loans now would only net me $140,400 in savings over 10 years. Not even close to the million. And that's just the rough math. The car and roof would both be paid off in 5 years, so that number would probably be a bit lower. I'm not taking that bet. I could get run over tomorrow. I'll take the 100,000 then invest some of it and use the rest for college. Some of college. If you get run over tomorrow then you can't use the $100k either. I could to save my life. If I got hit I could pay for surgery. Oh I thought you meant you would die to the car. My bad. 100.000. No idea how long I've got to live.